Hello, this is Gotta7, and this is part 2 of making a website series. Now, if you're taking the lazy way, go to Wix.com. Okay, and that's it. I'm not going to explain anything else for the lazy way. Now I'm going to explain the average way and the advanced way. Now I'm going to be focusing on the average way most of the time, so now you need to get a domain. What is a domain, you see it say? It's kind of like that web address you see like google.com. That's a domain. Google.com is a domain. Now, how do you get a domain? Well, you must go to a hosting service. Let's go to x10hosting.com. This is the one I used. It's like completely free for basic features, but if you want some premium features like separate servers for your website and like a bunch of other good stuff, then you could pay. Now let's sign into my account. Now I'm just going to pause this video right here. Okay, now obviously you will sign up and make your own account, but let's open the cPanel. For this tutorial, I'm going to go to domains, and then I'm going to add a new domain. Now you won't have to do this, but I'm just going to call it tutorial, and the root will be tutorial. Add domain. Now let me just let all those dots load. Must have a valid TLD label. Okay. Let's .x10.mx. Okay, so let's do tutorial X instead. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, here we go. Yes, there we go, finally. Okay, so now let's view our website. Domain document root not found. Okay then. Okay, so let's go to the file manager. Now, and those should not be there. Okay, now what we need to do here is make a new file and call it index.html. What this is it's basically the main web page. Now you see, now rather than get an error message, we have a blank page. Why do we have a blank page? Because there's nothing there. Now, if you're creating your own style.css, then go ahead, but if you don't know how to create a style.css with CSS, or like, if you don't know in general, you can search. Google will be your friend during website making. If you don't know something, just Google it. How to make style.css. And then, I don't know, just like click this or something. But I'm going to borrow with style.css for the average way. Let's do free website templates. Let's go to Okay, bookmarks. Do I have it in here? Yes, no. I don't think I do, but let's just go to opendesigns.org. Let's say we like this one. I don't know why we like it, but let's say we just do. Now let's download it. Let's open the zip file, shall we? Let's take a look inside. We have the main directory, then we have all these. Now this is where the style.css is stored, which contains the whole layout to the website. These are where the images are stored. This is where the JavaScript files are stored. Now let's go back to our website. It's pretty blank right now. Let's delete this index. Don't worry, we'll get it back. Now we'll upload your file. Downloads stone.zip. Upload it. And now we're going back to it. Extract the file. Yes. There we go. Let's just refresh it. Now we have a directory called stones. Delete stones.zip. Select all. Then move files to just tutorial. Delete the original stones directory. Then there we go. Now let's refresh this page. Sometimes it takes a little while to update, especially if they're big ones. Come on. Okay, let's close that. Tutorial.new. It seems not to be working right now, but don't worry. I'll just pause the video until it updates. And there we go. Now it's updated. Now you could see that all these links seem to work, but it's kind of blank right now. I mean, this is not what we want, is it? No, it is not. We want like our website, not this thing. So let's go customize it to our look. So let's go to welcome to. Now we're going to edit this. Edit the index. Let's change this to home. Okay, that's the title. Now home, about, tutorials, then we're going to do projects, and then contact us. Let's just rename these files. Now you must rename it to the same thing on everything. I mean, you must have these the same. Okay, now close. Let's go to contact, edit this, home, about, tutorials, projects, contact us, tutorials, and about. Now obviously if it were to search for those files, they will not be found. So let's rename our work to about Let's rename testimonials to tutorials. No. Tutorials.html. Okay. Now that seems okay. Now this page is good. And you want to keep doing it to all these pages. Like now we're going to go about. Let's go to home. About.html. And about. Tutorials. Okay. Oh, made a typo there. Gotta watch out for those typos. Almost done. About tutorials. About tutorials. You might be wondering why I'm not testing it later. Thing is, it's better to get it done before you start testing because sometimes, I don't know, the website can get all funky. Then sometimes you have to download and delete and then replace and then like upload it again because it's not working properly. But you shouldn't have to worry about that because it always updates within an hour. Most of the times the updating is instant, but just hit refresh twice and then it should be there. And if it's not there after 2 refreshes, then just wait an hour or something and it'll be there. Okay, now with that done, refresh it twice. There. Now projects, refresh it twice. What? That's not right. Refresh it twice. And there we go. You could just click all these random things and it seems to work properly. Now isn't that great? So yeah, that's kind of how to edit the navigation bar. But let's say we want to add another one. Now if we want to edit another one, let's say games, we're going to do, and we want before contact, right? So we're going to do li as it is in the list. Then let me just copy this. Copy and pasting saves a lot of time, so I'll just change that to games. And we're going to hit games. Now save changes, copy that whole line of text. Now let's put in contact. Save and close. About. Save and close. Projects. Save and close. And finally, tutorials. Okay, now let's refresh it. And it's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Because it hasn't updated yet. But in the meantime, up there it is. You refresh it twice now. Now it'll say it's not found. Why? Because the file games.html, that's the file that we were referencing, it does not exist. So what we're going to do is, well, we'll actually make the page, but now seems like a good time to make a custom 404 page. So what you want to do is hit edit. Wait, we want to make two files. New file, building.html. So when we're building pages, this is the message that will show. Now we're going to make a new file called 404.html. And also we're going to make a new file called .htaccess. Okay, so let's go into 404.html. Let's edit it. And let's just make an HTML document. This is the thing that will show if the URL is incorrect or the page doesn't exist, rather than having that ugly error message. We'll make our own. Okay, now let me look up this right here. Cat gif. Okay. Okay. Now obviously if you were to go to the file we just made, 404, then you see it, but why doesn't the cat thing work? Well, that's because we didn't make a direct link to it. Edit. There we go. Now let's go to this link. Put the cat gif here. Did it again. So there we go. Now we have the raw file itself. So let's just Control C that. Control V. Save. Close. Now save it and close again because I made a spelling error. This page does not exist. But in the meantime, enjoy the cat. Okay. So obviously if you were to click games, you don't see the page not existing, because now the building, you could put whatever you want, like the site under construction or whatever. So let's edit the .htaccess. Now I forget what the line is you put in here, so let's see. .htaccess 404 redirect. Now let me just go here, and there's a line that you need to copy. Okay, here it is. Error document 404 and 404 okay, that's the name of the file. Mine is called 404.html. Okay, so now if we go to games, do it again. Now we get our custom 404 page. So let's just type in something random. Food. Sorry, but this page does not exist. Sorry, but in the meantime, enjoy this cat. There we go. Now we have our custom 404 page. Now in the next tutorial, I'll actually get around to showing you some nice things like renaming some of this stuff and creating the game page. See you later.